What's your favorite part of making a record? I don't know. It's all fun. Like, writing is fun, recording is fun, jamming out is fun. I love music, so I don't really have a favorite part. I mean, do you?
It just comes together. Like, we have these ideas, and then, like, you know, I put some stuff down, we come in Jessica's basement, and, like, we hook everything up, and she sings it and knocks it out in, like, one take. And it's just, I love that feeling of just hearing it in the headphones coming together, you know?
Yeah. It's a really cool feeling, like, I mean, I used to, like, joke around that I was, like, I could write songs, and then, you know, within a year or two, be putting out a second album, playing live and going on a tour. All of that kind of is like a dream come true. I can't really complain about it. No. But yeah, hearing like stuff that I've written come to life, I think is my favorite part. Like, and then piecing it together and being able to collaborate with Rob and Jay, and you know, they add their expertise to it, stuff that I would have no idea about. Like, Rob is really amazing with sound and technical things, and I'm like slightly retarded. And then Jay comes in and like knocks out this amazing drum piece, and it's awesome. So I love it. I love every aspect of it.
Yeah.
And last but not least, what have you learned or taken away from this process thus far?
I've learned a lot. I mean, I'm not a musical engineer by any means, so there's a lot of stuff that I'm still learning. So, I mean, once we record, we record everything, and I will sit there for hours and tweak things and change things, and I will never be satisfied. So, this time around to have someone else go and finish it up is, I think.
Yeah, thank you, John.
Yeah, because I would just sit there forever and never be happy with it, you know? Even on, as good as I think I Am a Camera is, there's always things that are like, oh man, I would just change this. Yeah. Just change this. But that's just me, you know?
It's because we're anal.
Yeah.
Super anal. Like, you get like 3 people with OCD to record an album, and it's never going to be perfect.
Yeah, it's never finished, you know?
Yeah, and the other thing is that, well, what I've learned is whatever I hear in my head is not always going to be what everybody else hears. And you have to learn to compromise. Which, honestly, sometimes somebody might have a better suggestion than you, just because you came up with the song as a songwriter. You know, other people in the band, like, you know, like, I'll bring it to Rob and he'll be like, okay, that's good, but maybe this will sound better. And usually, he's right. So I've learned to be, like, more patient about stuff like that, because, you know, what you hear in your head, it's the same thing for you, like, whatever
things don't translate.
It's not.
Perfectly.
It's never. Yeah. So, but I mean, for the most part, I feel like we've been, because you and I especially have that. We usually get each other.
Yeah.
Like, he'll hear what I'm talking about, even though I have a hard time describing it sometimes. So that's I guess the big thing is that I've learned to be sort of patient. What about you? I mean, you haven't laid down your drum tracks yet, so I'm sure you're going to learn a lot real soon.
Yet, so I'm going to learn a lot soon, because I never recorded drums before. And
yeah, I'm sure that
it's going to be a nice
I'm kind of not
process.
looking forward to it, because it's going to be a nightmare for everybody else involved.
I just can't wait to see Jay, like, in the headphones.
And he's like, oh! And, like, John off to the side, like,
Because usually I play these things differently every single time I play it, so it's going to be hard to play it the exact same way a whole bunch of times.
Yeah, I honestly, but I can kind of understand that, because recording the uke for Bellicose in Nigeria was a trip. I've never played an instrument on a recording before. I Am a Camera, aside from Kayla's song, but that was a demo, and we threw that on last minute.
When you're recording a track and you have to go along with a click track, if you're not used to that, it's
I fail at life with click tracks. It's so bad because you kind of need it. And I have the worst rhythm ever, so, and I play it differently every time, so that was, we ended up having to just take it out and kind of wing it, and it thankfully worked out, but I wouldn't recommend it to, like, anybody. Play with a click track always. So yeah, I mean, other than those 2 things, I mean, that's pretty much what I've learned so far.
Yeah.
You know, I obviously had no idea about the production of an album, period. So, I mean, in the last year I've learned a lot about putting out an album, keeping it out there, getting the word out, promotion, all of that stuff. There's a lot of work that goes into it.
We're damn persistent, so you know what? We'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
We
can do it.
Promotional horror is the title that I would like to go with on that one. But yeah, so I mean, those are all the questions for now, which were a lot. So if you have any more in the future, because we're gonna be recording this album for a while, since I was in the hospital for like a week, put a little damper on things. But we're gonna keep recording, and then also if you have any questions about anything, it doesn't have to necessarily be about the album. It could be about us, about our background, whatever, really. You can ask us stupid questions. We'll answer them. I mean, you heard some of these questions.
We're pretty knowledgeable.
Yeah, so ask your questions, and we're going to keep answering them and putting out video blogs. I don't know, like the next video blog will probably have like maybe some rehearsal footage, maybe some live footage. We just played CMJ. Why have I not talked about this?
Yeah.
Hi. So we just played CMJ, which was really cool. I mean, I had a blast at that show. It was my first show after surgery, which was kind of awesome. And
ass.
We all kicked ass. I was really, really proud of us, actually.
The biggest crowd we've ever had.
Yeah,
that was so cool.
It was really, really cool. A lot of new and old friends came out to support us, which was awesome. But we love Otto Shrunkenhead. We love PJ. PJ's
awesome.
I love PJ. Heart.
I don't know how to make heart.
I think it's
this way. Sorry.
Like that.
Oh. Yeah, so, yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll see you next time. Keep asking questions, and we will keep answering them. Ciao.